honored to give all veterans and first responders a special Veterans Day discount. To all the heroes that help us sleep a little bit easier at night, happy Veterans Day from Sit and Sleep.
Last year in California, there were 200,000 car crashes. When a car crash happens, it's important to have an experienced attorney on your side. The Barnes firm has years of experience handling thousands of car crash cases. We will give you the support you need and help to get the best result possible. If you are injured in a car crash, call the Barnes firm now for your free consultation.
The Barnes firm, injury attorneys, call 1-800-8-million.
Watch Off the Clock today at 2 on KTLA 5.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. A portion of the Orange County coast is closed to swimmers and surfers due to shark activity. What you need to know.
I'm Eric Spielman. Donald Trump testifies in his civil fraud trial. The judge loses patience and issues a warning. The details coming up.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. It appears sports betting could end up back on the California ballot next year. However, tribal leaders were caught off guard by the new measures. We'll tell you why.
Rose Ramos. Hollywood waits with bated breath as the Actors Union, SAG-AFTRA, reviews the last, best, and final offer from the studios. Coming up, you see it's business as usual right here on the picket lines. You're going to hear from some of these actors about that final offer, what they have to say about it coming up.
Good morning, I'm Sam Rubin. New here at 10 o'clock. That's day 116 on the picket line for those strikers. Will there be a breakthrough? We'll talk about that. Roy Wood Jr., the funny man from The Daily Show, he's on tour. He'll join us live. New podcast from James Corden, and one of Hollywood's most up and down producers has a podcast all about
Boy, it's going to get dark real. The sun. For a high of 81 today. Sunny, some winds in the afternoon. High desert 77, Inland Empire 81, and Orange County Inland 77 degrees. Full details just moments away. Frank, back to you. And we begin the 10 o'clock hour with some breaking news from New York City. Former President Donald Trump on the stand this morning in his civil fraud trial, and he is clashing with the judge. KTLA's Eric Spielman in the newsroom with more on that. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. It has been a tense morning in court so far. The judge has shown he is frustrated with how Donald Trump is answering questions on the witness stand. Already, the judge has issued several warnings to the former president. New York's Attorney General accuses Trump of inflating his net worth by billions of dollars to qualify for lower interest rate loans and better insurance policies. Judge Arthur Engoron has already decided that Trump and his sons made false statements to conduct business. The judge will decide if the Trump organization will have to pay a $250 million fine as a penalty. Trump has denied any wrongdoing. This morning, there were several combative exchanges in court. At one point, when Trump went off on a tangent during questioning, the judge said to Trump's lawyer, Christopher Kise, "Mr. Kise, can you control your client? This is not a political rally. This is a courtroom." In addition to the answers being non-responsive, they're repetitive. "We don't have time to waste. We have one day with this witness." Then later, the judge issued a threat to Trump's lawyer when Trump didn't answer a question. He said, "Mr. Kise, that was a simple yes or no question. We got another speech. I beseech you to control him if you can. If you can't, I will. I will excuse him and draw every negative inference that I can." Now, before court started today, both Trump and the Attorney General spoke to reporters outside court. Trump believes the case is political.
It's a very sad situation for our country. We shouldn't have this. This is for third world countries. And very unfair. It's very unfair.
But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters are the facts and the numbers. And numbers, my friends, don't lie.
Last week, Trump's sons, Eric and Don Jr., testified in the trial. They said they were not involved in preparing the company's financial stating the value of his properties. He testified that he was more of an expert than anyone when it comes to real estate. Now, despite his legal troubles and the fact that he's facing 91 felony charges in 4 different jurisdictions, new polling shows Trump defeating President Biden in a 2024 matchup. The poll was conducted by the New York Times and Siena College. It says Trump is gaining strength with Black and Hispanic and younger voters. It also says a majority of voters say they trust Trump more on the economy and on national security. The poll indicates many voters are worried about Biden's age. The poll has Trump leading Biden in Nevada, Georgia, Arizona, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Those are all swing states that Biden won in the last election. In Wisconsin, the poll shows Biden holding on to a slim lead. An advisor to former President Obama says Biden needs to decide if it's wise to continue his run.
There's just a lot of concern about the age issue, and that is something that I think he needs to ponder. Just do a check and say, is this the right thing to do?